terrible 5-day stomach bug flew through my house. All but my oldest child, we all got it. So it was a bit of an adventure. So I'm just going to work through my body, stretching everything out, so tomorrow I can start off strong. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start engaging my core after brutal couple of days. So we're just going to take some nice deep breaths, arms out, legs out, breathing in with our belly and out. Good, now we're just gonna sit here in a butterfly pose. And again, really start just flexing all parts of our body. Right now we're doing our hip flexors, our legs and our back, and we're just gonna sit here. I like to rock. Let me tell you, stomach flu. We've never had it as a family, never want it again. It can go to somebody else's house and stay there. Definitely something I don't want to experience again. Thank God we all had it at different times. Wasn't fun. Just butterflies. Now, just spread our legs out and bend over, reach for the middle. I'm very inflexible. Make sure we're breathing. Even today I'm not feeling the greatest, but I definitely need to do something. Okay, so put one leg out. And we're just going to stretch, toes pointing away from us, and bend over. It's funny because I posted a video last week about how I lost 5 pounds, and now I've lost 10 pounds. Definitely didn't want to lose 5 pounds that way. All right, now I want you to grab your arm and I want you to twist your back. So you're getting a stretch in your shoulder and in your low back and pull down. Make sure you're breathing. Tomorrow's a leg day. So I want to make sure that I'm getting all that blood flowing to the right places. And you're going to point your toes towards you and pull. If you can bend over, by all means, but I'm trying to focus on my calves here. Sometimes just a day of stretching is more than enough, especially if you haven't done anything in a week. So again, we're just bending over. Now this I really feel on my back as opposed to my legs here, my hamstrings, tighter on one side of my back than the other. Turn down the music here. Okay, now again, grab your opposite arm and you're going to pull, but you still want to be bending over, and you're going to pull. Again, that's your shoulder blade where you should be feeling it, as well as your lower back. Okay, now toes up and towards you. We're going to do a couple stretches that are good for even prenatal exercises when you have a tight back. These are exercises that I did before, during, and after my pregnancy to kind of loosen up my hips and everything like that. So we'll get into those. We're going to put one leg in front of the other. This one's a pretty standard stretch. So I like to keep my leg close to my body. I like to use my elbow to get that rotation in my back. You should feel this in your glutes. Some will feel it in their back and some won't. And switch. Now this isn't a written down program, this is just how my body's feeling today. So again, my legs, my arms here, but I'm using my upper arm to get that push in the glutes. Okay, now we're at our glutes. We'll do a couple more exercises. So we're gonna lay down. We're gonna put one leg over top of the other, put it on your knee, and you're gonna bring your arm back, or sorry, your leg back, and you're gonna push with the opposite. So you should be feeling that in here and obviously your glutes. So you're gonna want to push down. If you need more of a stretch, you can lift this leg, but really try to put some pressure here. And next side. This is a great exercise if you have sciatica pain, any low back pain really. Because all your low back pain tends to stem from your legs and your glutes, your hamstrings, everything being way too tight. Good. Now another one that you could do, it's going to feel a little bit weird, but you're literally going to put your legs out and invert your legs and just let them kind of sit here. It'll actually open up your hips. This is great for prenatal because what they don't tell you is you're not supposed to spread your legs out this way. While you're giving birth, you're supposed to have them inverted, and it actually opens up your sacrum. I'm just going to sit here, focus on our breathing. If you have a block, a yoga block, put that below your hips, or sorry, right on your hips, your sacrum area, and it's an amazing stretch, especially for those who are pregnant. It doesn't matter, first trimester, third trimester, it's excellent for reducing that sciatic pain. Now again, we're going to do the opposite and sit here. Next exercise is going to be a little weird, but I may look a little weird, so I'm going to try to get a good angle. So what you're going to do is you're going to put one leg over. Now I'm, again, not very flexible, but if you can lift your leg or your foot to here, then that's great. Keep your back leg straight. You're going to sit down on top, and you're going to start here. And you should really feel that stretch right in your glutes. And you want to be straight because we're going to move slightly to the left or to the right, whichever way you're viewing this. Okay, so now we're going to walk our hands and we're going to lean forward. If you put your arm out, you'll feel that stretch all down your back and on your glutes, all on the same side. Good, now switch sides. Again, leg down, work your way. You again can put your knee at a 90, you'll get that deeper stretch. All right, now walk yourself over, opposite or same arm, you're gonna push it out. You're gonna get that stretch. Another exercise that you can do, again, is rotate on your hip. And you can do whatever feels good. You can stretch your back from here. You can go back down and you'll work different exercises of the glute in this place here. Okay, so now we're going to drop it down. You want to relax. Straight back. We're going to do a couple of these, really strengthen out your core, your low back. And drop back down. You're going to pull, keeping that length in your arms. And rest your head. And come back up. And drop back down. I believe this is called the baby. Oh, there's my baby. Trust me when I say I need a break away from them. Okay. Now we're going to do a couple warrior poses. Again, I'm no yoga instructor, but I do love the art. So we're going to arms out, turn forward, and really get that stretch. And then come back and really get that stretch here. Focus on your breathing. And back up. I'm going to do this 3 times. Don't come at me for my form. Ooh. Another side. Trying to stretch out every section of my body today, all the way from my toes to my neck. And again, do this at your own pace. So if it feels good to stay there, stay there. If it feels good to go back, do a couple extra, by all means. I'm going to stand here and I'm going to hug myself and rotate. Get the blood flowing before we do any more stretches. Okay, we're going to drop down into a side lunge now. And again, you can stick your arms out if you would like. It's warrior two, I think. Who knows? Yogis know. Should be feeling it here. And I'm going to switch. Even though this is very slow, it feels nice to be back. Okay, we're gonna bend down, make sure that your back is straight as you're bending down. We're going to get a nice hamstring pull. Neutral spine. We're gonna drop in a second, but neutral spine. Okay, now you're gonna spread your legs. And just simply hang. Really stretch out that back. And then put your hands down if you'd like. And come back up, and we're going to hang again for a couple more. Really get that stretch. Feel this in your back and in your hamstrings. You want to bend your legs and really feel it in your back, by all means. Do what's good for you. Yoga is not one size fits all. Okay, we're going to do one more. And drop down. Now, while we're here, we're going to sit in a seated position, squat position. I am pushing against my legs. Good. Now we'll do some quad stretches. Again, hold on to something if you must. Really pull your quad if you'd like to do the crossover. That really pulls. I don't have the balance for that, but that really pulls. You can even pull your leg slightly further back and get your hip flexor as well. Switch. You know, it's dinner time. We eat early at our family household. We tend to eat at about 4:30. Kids were really hungry today, so. The This is great, fine to do after dinner, help you with your digestion. Okay, I'm just gonna rock back and forth here just to loosen everything up. Okay, now we're gonna do some arm stretches, back stretches, so one arm over the other. And switch. Now if you have a wall, grab your wall. We're going to stretch out our chest, so put your hand on the wall and you're going to work backwards. So if you're doing it this way, you're going to be like that off of the wall. So you're rotating your body. Okay, and we're going to switch sides. Out of the frame here a bit. Okay, now we're going to do simple rotations here. Make sure I don't hit anything. Arms forward, big circles, and small circles, and big circles, and small circles, and backwards, small circles, and getting that blood flowing through our whole body, and big circles, nice and slow. Should feel amazing if you're breastfeeding. And small circles, and big circles. Good. All right, rotate those shoulders back. Okay, now we're going to sit down. We're going to do some neck stretching. First thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our head, just a little bit of pressure, lock our fingers, and we're going to push down on our necks. Not too hard, just the weight of your hands, and make sure you're breathing. Okay, and sideways. And next side. Nice and gently. Okay, now we're just going to do some semi-rolls here. Once you feel that pressure, you can, or that tension I should say, you can stay there and get that stretch. I have more tension on my right side, so I'm right side dominant. Couple more here. Now let's roll our shoulders back and reach backwards. And then we're going to reach for the sky. Past your head if you can, and come down. We'll do that a couple of times. So back, all the way up, and down. Let's do that one more time. Back, and up. Spirit fingers. And back. I feel a whole lot better. I hope you do. Tomorrow we're working on glutes and quads. Yeah, let me know if there's something that you want to see. I'm going to be changing it up a little bit, making it a little bit more difficult, adding in more bands, the smaller bands, the bigger bands. We're going to be pushing it up a level these next coming weeks. If there's any questions that you have, or even postpartum questions, again, mother of 4 in 5 years, I've got some experience. I'm no doctor, I'm no yogi, I'm no stretch person, but you know, I do from experience, and I know what works for me, and it doesn't work for everybody. So if you have any questions, ask your doctors. If you have any medical concerns. But yeah, postpartum journey is rough. Even starting out, your journey is rough. It sucks starting out when you're exercising, especially after being sick. So thank you for joining. If you, again, have any questions, concerns, let me know. Please like this video. Don't forget to subscribe for all my videos. It's going to be Valentine's week, so showing ourselves some love. In other words, we're going to kick our own butts. So thanks for joining. Have a good night, and happy Valentine's Day.